Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And here's Bale. Oh, what a ball! Casemiro. Bale! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Memphis Depay going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's a throw. And it's Fernandes. And here's Iniesta. Tries to play it through. Flashes an impressive jump. It's there! And it's Algeria who take the lead. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Brazil are behind here despite their domination of possession. Kone, Hakimi,
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's picked it up out wide. Batistuta gets a good foot in there. Kone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's being urged to shoot. Saliba. Bale. Casemiro. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Kone. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. And here's Bale. Oh, that's nice. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice interception, well timed. Can he stop it going out? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Oh, good effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. To Marcelo. Doué. And it's Casemiro. And Kone tries to think it through. That has been knocked clear. Casemiro. Now he's got space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bale plays it short. Doué, and it's Hakimi. Decent chance! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Hakimi.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That is good strength. Out towards the flank. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And here's Batistuta. Iniesta. Looking here to chip it through. That's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard. And here's Depay. Marcelo gets across to intercept that. Mbappe has a look and plays it forward. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed.
Are not good.
Thank you very much.
It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Yeah, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Brazil can really do...
He's having a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Hakimi. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Doué. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Batistuta, looking to play him in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Memphis Depay. Brazil still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, it's Memphis Depay. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's made its way to him. And this is Ronaldinho. And the shot! Knocks it out wide. And it's Doué. Can he get onto this?
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Batistuta picks it up out wide. Algeria choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Number 18, Danny Olmo. Substitution in progress.
And it's Memphis Depay. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Brazil are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fernandez just eases him off the ball. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Nicely aimed pass. Schneider.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Such good technique.
Batistuta. Marcelo with the clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dani Olmo. Memphis Depay. Well, played right into his path. Bale. That's a throw. Now the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution.
Ronaldinho, and that interception was most necessary. Searching pass he's played there. Fernandez gets flagged offside. And it's Olmo. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And he's gone backward here. Very nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Ferran Torres powering forward here. He's found a way past. Can he get on the end of this? Ferran Torres gets into a good position. Oh, that's superb. Haaland! It's run loose, this time surely! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in
Everyone,
great
please
voice,
welcome to the
and there's a
field.
real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that.
He's rising! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Cafu. Fernandez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Kane. Doué. He's having a hit! Superb from Doué! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Brazil take the lead. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bruno Fernandes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Doué. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Kone. That's been intercepted. Brazil very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. He's found a way through. Messi. Kone. Now Saliba. Alaba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gerrard. He's got away. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Nedved. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, such a clever touch. Delivers with whip. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi. Doué. Great vision. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes. Ratchaburi, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Cafu ventures forward, aims beyond the defence. That's good defending, very good defending. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nedved. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Kone. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Kone. And it's Doué. And here's Ronaldinho. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Ronaldinho. Cross to the back post. Nesta is there and he can get that clear. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ratchaburi have a free kick. Maldini is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Fernandes. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Security staff for each
Brazil
block.
come in
Please
leading
report
by
to the
just
staff room
the odd goal.
immediately. Everyone, please
There's
welcome the
plenty of
two
positives to
sides.
take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Brazil have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Messi is the team's great visionary. Marcelo. And it's Kone. Over to the right flank. Tries to play it through. Nedved has it in a wide position. Nedved with the delivery. Cafu getting this one clear. Brilliantly cut out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Doué, he's picked his way through. He leaps for it. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Brazil just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back, and the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi, under an awful lot of pressure. Looking for options for movement. Eto'o. Turan. Vieira. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's Maldini. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doué. Kone. Doué. And it's Kone. Now it's Kane. Kane. Oh, this is a terrific run. And that should get the job done. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Messi. Vieira. Nedved. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Nice control. And this big chance! And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu. And Marcelo. Kaka. And it's Kone. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. Messi. Here's Nedved. And it's Messi. This is a promising build-up. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's forced to go back. Brazil can consider themselves just about safe now. Looking for the run. Kone. Into the last 5 minutes. Thuram calmly anticipates. Maldini. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Marcelo. It's a searching pass. It's out for a goal kick. So here comes the substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Schneider. Substitution.
Cafu.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Bale. Back towards the middle. Neymar. Messi. And Neymar. Maldini. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025 was statistically one of his better seasons, having been one of the club's most consistent performers. Only missed one league game. This at a time when you think age and injuries are going to start slowing him down.
That consistency is, amongst many other things. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Fernandes. Vieira does well to get it back. Now it's Neymar. Kimmich in acres of space out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Doué. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Kane. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lampard can see things others simply cannot. That is headed for the... Getting up there! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Marcelo. And this is Neymar. Marcelo finding himself in space. Flings it across. And he's cleared it back out. Kimmich. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Lampard. Played out towards the right wing. Roberto Baggio. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Shifted it to the flank. Davis, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Threads one in. Oh, he's played it. Shot at goal! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but we have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil now just needing one.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Hakimi. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. That is good strength. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Doué. Now it's Doué. Ambitious ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Bale going forward. Opts for safety. Marcelo. And it's played forward. Doué does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Doué. And it's Marcelo. And Doué. Bale.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite clueless with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's come to nothing. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Fernandes. And Casemiro. Now it's Neymar. Baggio is onto this. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Brazil are back in business! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Doué. Nicely spread. Chance here to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Davis. That's a really buccaneering run he's making.
Brazil have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bergamo. And it's Vieira. Played for Lampard. Almost an hour gone. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hakimi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lampard, and it's Seedorf. Hakimi cuts it out. Fernandes. Hakimi. Now Saliba. Marcelo. And it's Casemiro. And the return pass. Hakimi. Bale. And it's Hakimi. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Lovely bit of skill. And the shots! Glittering fail! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 15. Camisa 5. Neymar. Camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is
a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Bale being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Into the last quarter of an hour. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Casemiro. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played to Casemiro. And here's Haaland. And it's Hakimi. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doesn't quite get there. And that has been cleared.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. And Marcelo. Ronaldinho. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And here's Bale. Oh, well measured. And it's Casemiro. It's Seedorf. Casemiro.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Diogo Costa. And it's Marcelo. And it's Ronaldinho. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beat.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now it's Eto'o. Best. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's hit the post! And now the breakaway.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective.
Oh, he's all alone! And the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Kaka. He's on it. Can he get away? Marcelo got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Elise. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Kaka. Knocks it into space. Now it's Bale. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Brazil are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Scorer for Brazil.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 24, Doué.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Gerrard. A nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Doué. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. England definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter it.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Elise. That's a cute ball. That's a decent clearance. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu, now the cross. And it's Gerrard. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Chance here to counter. Hazard. Hazard going forward. Aims beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Olise tries to play it through. Gerrard gets into a good position. It's their second corner of the game. Olise with the short one. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saliba. Cafu. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Gerrard. Best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu. For Olise. Cafu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is a promising build-up. Doué! Kane. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught, and in he goes again. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitutions taking place.
Brazil kick off the second half. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. Well, it's Gerrard! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. Mbappe looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Desai. Doué. Nicely spread. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cafu. Now it's Kane. Tries to thread one through. Olise has it in a wide position. Thuram gets it away. Hazard. Now it's Beckham. Eto'o. Eto'o! Goal! England! Into the lead once more. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 9. Eto'o!
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be an indication
in
that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's worked it through. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's a delicate pass. Short changes him with that pass. Bale, who is rarely short on confidence. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? And it's Doué. And he's there to clear it. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Mbappe! This was gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Now it's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Away. Doué, nice looking ball, and he's taking no chances there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Bale. So what can they make of this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for England, number 8. Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Rivaldo. Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Hakimi. And it's Maldini. The final 5 minutes. Looking for a runner.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Xavi does really well to win the ball there. Beckham. Terrific effort! That's travelling a long way. Crosses it into the area.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe, he's a sharp little ball here. Rivaldo. Beckham. And it's Beckham. It's a searching pass. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It is close, but that is the last of it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Gerrard voted man of the match, and deservedly so.